Let's see what we get this time. Maybe we'll get an axe. I'd love to open an axe. Yep, we're drafting. How about a lion? You want a lion? They said. Oh man. Okay, so we talked in the last draft about how terrible lion is. We are not taking a lion. Absolutely not. Ooh, looky here. Two really good red cards. We had Stonehall Elite in our one of them in our last draft, and he did some work. He was very good at cleaning up some creeps. We've got Marrowfall Brawler, so 6 mana, 6/16. Nothing to scoff at. It's got no drawback, and it just sticks around for a long time in the lane. Yeah, your opponent, if they're playing black, they can just cast the Slay on it. Um, and he doesn't have like siege damage, so it's not like he's getting through damage, but he's clearing out creeps. He's stalling a lane, or he's helping you push a lane. He can even take a couple of hero hits, even through the red heroes. So probably going to be our two picks there. Let's look at what we got on the bottom row. Garbage black, Arm the Rebellion's amazing, but if we're already in red and we have two powerful red picks, let's just take both of them. Alright, let's see what we got now. For red, nothing exciting. I think we had all of these in our draft pool last time, and we ended up playing combat training, but it never really did much. It's nice to be able to modify a hero permanently with +2 attack, but for 3 mana, usually you're spending that mana elsewhere. Look here at this curse, this green curse of atrophy. Modify enemy heroes in that lane with -2 attack. I don't know. 6 mana. Permanent modification, so that's not bad. But we've got some pretty good green cards elsewise. We've got Rebel Decoy, which helps us swap units around in a lane. I like him a lot. And then we've got 2 other really good green cards. We've got Defensive Bloom, which is fantastic at both playing defense and pushing a lane, because if you have something to modify these, like an Arm the Rebellion, they become very, very good. Maybe we take Rebel Decoy and Defensive Bloom and just see what happens. Curse of Atrophy, I just don't think is high enough power level for us to pick it. And I guess we didn't really talk about the hero either. I don't love blue in drafts. For me to play blue, I need some very compelling reason to do so. And I'm not just going to take a hero that's blue with no blue cards. I would do it with Kana and Luna probably, but after that, probably not. Not even Zeus, I don't think. Alright, yeah, let's go Rebel Decoy and Defensive Bloom and just see where the rest of this draft takes us. Alright, bad black card. One not great blue card. And then we've got Foresight and Tower Barrage. Those are both decent blue cards if you're in blue. I don't really care for Venomancer. I've seen him do some work, but again, he's blue. I don't want to play blue unless I have to. I'm probably just going to take Enough Magic and Keenfolk Musket. We've played with the Musket before. Enough Magic is a pretty sweet card to have in a red deck, especially red-green, which has less reactive plays and more proactive plays. You don't want your opponent to be able to react to what you're doing sometimes, so you might get into a lane and be afraid they're about to cast a big spell. You just play enough magic and it ends any mana spending that round. It goes straight into combat. You cast no spells. So it's a card that you probably don't want more than one of in a deck. Maybe 2 depending on what your deck looks like, but it's a powerful effect to have access to for sure. Ooh, okay. So here we've got a Thunderhide pack. I'm probably picking that since we've already got a couple of really solid green picks. And then else, let's see, what else? Otherwise this pack's pretty weak. It's got Call the Reserves, which is a strong blue card. We're probably not playing blue. We might be better off just picking the pick a fight here, and it probably isn't going to end up on our deck. We had a couple last draft that didn't, but you never know. We might find a spot for it. Okay. So we had a couple sucker punches. They're okay, but as we saw in that one turn, the unit you're targeting has to be in front of the red hero, right? So whatever's blocking that red hero, that's the only thing that you can sucker punch in that lane. Still, it's a useful effect to have access to. And then we're going to take the Furline Mantle. I value the health items more highly than I do the damage items in most cases, especially if you're like red-green, where you've got probably heroes with high attack anyway, and you just want to keep them alive. But maybe if you're playing, I don't know, green's got some heroes that maybe would prefer to have a broadsword, but we're going to pick the mantle here. Crystal Maiden? Yikes. Okay, that's a wasted hero pick. Lycan. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Lycan, after Drow Ranger, Lycan's probably the second best green hero, I think. He's a 4/10, so he's got a nice healthy. He's got some healthy stats there. But his passive ability, allied neighbors have +2 attack, so he can like get in between two melee creeps and just kill off your opponent's creeps while they stay alive. And then his signature card's pretty good too. It's a 4-mana Savage Wolf that after every combat phase it modifies its attack and health. So permanent buffs there to the wolf. So we're taking Lycan. We are taking the Lycan. What else do we have? Alright, we've got a Satyr Magician, which is a really good blue card. Very powerful effect, restoring your tower's mana every turn. But again, we're probably not going blue. We're probably not going to splash blue. I mean, we don't even have a hero for red yet, but I'd rather just play base red heroes if I have to than the base blue hero. Wrath of Gold is terrible. Spends all your gold, kills your guys in the process. I guess we'll go with a Lycan and a Juke here. Juke's just a cheap little way for you to swap an ally with one of its neighbors. So sometimes it saves a hero, sometimes it helps you kill an enemy hero. Having the modification from combat training is not bad, but there's just so many times where you don't have that extra 3 mana to spend on a combat training. Whereas Juke, there's a lot of times you have 1 extra mana left over. Ah, we miss out on a Treant Protector. Another very strong green hero there. But we've got an Ogre Conscripts, which we are certainly picking up. And we've got an Intimidation. So we talked about this one before. One of those cards you only really want one of in your deck. But you're happy that it's there. Let's see, what are the blue... Friendly Fire is a really good blue card. 2 enemies battle each other. Sometimes you can get like 2 hero kills with this. But otherwise, nothing else in this pack's very good. Meepo. No! The Meepo dream is dead. Yeah. Meepo. Anyway, we're probably not playing a second Juke. We can take a New Orders just in case. And I guess we take a Keen Folk Plate. We don't want any of these other cards. Tower Barrage is a decent blue card though. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Alright, we'll just take yeah, I mean we're not gonna play a second Juke, but we'll take it. We're not getting great late pack picks here. Take Bellow. Gives us a decent little way to interact with creeps. So like you can throw a large creep into a different lane if it's causing you issues, or you can just get a creep out of your hero's way if it's gonna help you hit lethal or something. And then I suppose we will take a clear the deck. We ended up cutting it from our last deck. We tried it like the first game and then we cut it, but it may end up in this one. We'll see. If we don't get more playables, it might. Sven. What else is here? Oh, hello. Hello. We all know how much I love the Mist of Avernus. 100% Mist of Avernus. But what else? God, such a powerful, powerful improvement. Do we want the Sven? He's not amazing, but he's not bad either. His passive ability gives him plus X cleave equal to half of his current attack. So he's good at like helping clear a lane where your opponent's going wide. But I mean, a 5'11", he's okay stat-wise. He'll live for a while. And his signature card has to target a red hero, and it costs 6 mana, and it gives it +4 attack. So for him, it's good, right? Because it gives him more cleave damage too. But 6 mana, that's tough to do sometimes. We've already got an intimidation. Iron Branch Protection's not bad. It affects other lanes, gives a unit in that lane +3 armor until the end of the next combat phase. But we've got Ramusk Blessing here, and Rebel Instigator. Both are Ramusk Blessing is actually pretty awesome. Rebel Instigator is an okay creep. Like, I would probably play it if I had it. And it's an uncommon, so you don't see it that often, whereas Ramusk Blessing is a common. But the effect here, you choose a lane, so again it's modifying another lane like the Iron Branch Protection would, if you need it to. Or you could choose the lane you're currently in, and all allies, creeps and heroes, +3 health. Pretty powerful effect. Maybe we just pass on the Sven for now. I think so. And we just go Mist of Avernus and Ramusk Blessing here. Ursa. Okay. Ursa's not bad either. I mean, him and Sven aren't that different as far as power level goes, but depending, let's see what else is in the pack. So he's a 7/10, and his passive ability is that whenever he damages a unit, he modifies that by -1 armor. So that can become pretty good, because armor amplifies damage dealt to the unit. So if you hit like a hero and modify it with a permanent -1 armor, that's pretty sweet. And then his signature card only costs 4, so it's easier to cast than Sven's, and it gives that hero 4 attack and 4 armor. So it's definitely, his signature card's better. Keenfolk Turret's a pretty good black card, but another Rebel Decoy. There we go. I like having multiple decoys. Selamine's Favor. I mean, we've got a Thunderhide pack and 2 6-drop red beefy guys. Maybe we go like red-green and maybe pick up some ramp along the way? Or do we want the Ursa here? The Cloak of Endless Carnage is a decent item if you need one too, but I'd rather take playable cards here. Favor or Ursa? I don't want to end up with a bunch of Keefs in my deck. I guess we're going to go Ursa Rebel Decoy here. I don't know. Do we stall? Do we just wait? Do we pick up the Selamine's Favor and just hope that we get a better hero? Play the RNG game as our last hero pick if we don't see another decent hero. I'm not a huge fan of the Selamine's favor, but other people are very high on it. Let's just go with the Ursa. We'll see what happens. Necrophos, we wouldn't have took that anyway. Ooh, another defensive bloom. We've already got one. Alright, fantastic. Mist of Avernus is very good with defensive bloom. Maybe we'll pick up an Arm the Rebellion or two. That would be quite nice. Remote Detonation. We're not in blue, but that's a fantastic blue card. We've already got a Sucker Punch, don't we? Yeah, we're not picking up more than one of those. We could go Keenfolk Musket here. We've already got one musket. I mean, we could take Remote Detonation for Constructed since this is Keeper. Let's just do that. There's nothing else in this pack that's amazing. I would pick up the musket, but we've already got one. And, I mean, we'll probably just use the base equipment since we're not going to be focused on making gold. Alright. We've got to clear the deck. We've got a new orders. Modify any unit with +2 attack, so it's definitely better than the red spell that can only modify a hero with +2 attack. This gives you the option to put it on a creep if you need to. Otherwise though, let's just go ahead and pick up the Blade of the Vigil. Yeah, we'll pick up the blade. Okay, we'll play a Hellbear Crippler, sure. A rare that's not that great. Or armor that we won't use, we'll just take the rare. Alright. Nothing up top worth commenting on. All of these are not that great of picks. Tyler Estate Censor is actually a pretty good black card. 4 mana 2/8, so it's decent stats for 4 mana, and then you slow your opponent down a little. Just the enemy tower has -1 mana. So that's a pretty good one. Okay, here we go. We got good green cards here though. Kind of makes me wish we'd picked up that Selamine's favor and because we're probably taking Thunderhide and home field advantage here. So the Val Martyr, good little 2-drop, but it's mostly filler. Whereas these you're gonna play pretty much every time you get them. Thunderhide pack we've already talked about, but home field advantage. You throw that into a lane and it can disarm a random enemy before the action phase every round. So you can disarm heroes, creeps. It is at random, so there is that, but that's a very powerful effect. Alright, we're taking those two. Oh my god, a third Thunderhide? Alright, let's try to pick up some ramp. Let's do it. Let's go super beef. Let's ramp into some beef. Can we do that in the next 2.5 packs? Can we pick up a couple Selamine's favors and maybe like an Ancient Protector? So Defend the Weak's not bad for 2 mana, but I think we're probably just going to go with the Rebel Instigator here. He's a decent 4 mana creep. Every time he damages a creep, he makes a copy of himself. He's not as good as the Pillager. Every time it hits a tower, it copies itself. But it's not bad. What? Look, what is this? What is this? 4 Thunderhides? I mean, what else is there? We could take the Classroom Hourglass, but Whenever opponent draws a card, you lock it for 1 turn. The Hourglass is pretty good. But look at these. There's 2 very, very powerful green cards. And yeah, we've got 300 Thunderhide packs, but well, I mean, I'm doing it. Let's see what happens. Maybe we can get some ramp. Maybe we can make this happen. Ooh. Ooh. Late pick Legionnaire. Don't mind if I do. And then we'll pick up the Satyr. We talked about that last draft. We had one. Was never super amazing, but it did some things. Alright, we'll take those 2. Tidehunter? No. No. No thank you. He's a 2/1/18, so he lives for a long time, and he's got a good activated ability. Enemy neighbors. Let's see. Tidehunter's enemy neighbors this round, and each other enemy has a 50% chance of being stunned. So you can get lucky with his ability, but it's every 4 turns. And his signature card is not worth having 3 of in your deck. We'll just pick up the 2 items. We ended up getting an Hourglass anyway. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Paid off. Paid off. Here's some ramp for us. We got that Treant protector we were talking about. Now we just need like 3 Celamine's favors, right? Put 1 in each lane. Oh wow. Okay. We're happy about that. No thank you. No Ricks. Go away. Worst green hero. Okay, Legion Standard Bearer is good. What else? Okay, 2 Val Martyr. Another home field advantage. Legion Standard Bearer is good since we have things like a double defensive bloom. Summons 2/08 walls, and this can give them +4 attack. And we've already got 1 Mist of Avernus that can help them out too. We've got the Martyr's modify. Whenever it dies, it modifies allies in that lane with 1 attack and 1 health, so that's also a way to beef up your guys. And then home field advantage, such a powerful, powerful card. Our curve's looking heavy on 4s right now, though. I don't think you can pass up that effect, though. Maybe we go home field advantage Standard Bearer. Or Martyr. Which one? Probably the Standard Bearer. It's just more high impact. The Martyr, I mean, it's gonna die to even melee creeps and not do much sometimes. Alright, we'll take the 4 drops. Man, our curve's not looking healthy, is it? Oh my god, what? 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 Mist of Avernus. Okay. Okay. Alright. Mist of Avernus is certainly one of our picks. What else? We'll stay out of these other colors. We're definitely red-green. Ramusk Blessing or Caught Unprepared. So, Caught Unprepared is good if you cast it really early. It stuns a hero until they equip an item to it. So, like in round 2, you can cast Caught Unprepared and potentially stall that lane out for a few turns. You make them buy an item just to equip it to that hero. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I have been I have been caught unprepared a few times, and it felt bad. There's another Ramusk Blessing. We have 1, right? I mean, I would play 2. But how about these bracers? That's probably the pick here. Mist and bracers. 8 mana or 8 gold, +2 armor, but its activated ability. 6 damage to the equipped hero's enemy neighbor, so the one in front and to the left and right. And then you condemn it, so it goes to the fountain. It's a good way to reset that hero, though. Best on blue heroes, which are super weak and don't do much anyway. Less good on powerful heroes like red and black. But maybe let's see. We've got Lycan and Ancient Protector right now. Yeah, maybe we could throw it on like an Ancient Protector. We've got an Ursa. We really want to get another red hero in this pack because we really don't want to play two Keefs if we can avoid it. We're probably going to need that. Maybe we'll only need one Keef and one Ursa though. And then play a Favren maybe. We'll see. But for now, we're definitely taking Mist, and I think that's a powerful effect for 8 gold. Let's go ahead and pick up the bracers. Alright. Nothing great in this pack. We'll take the rare because it's a rare, but we're probably not playing Path of the Bold. And then we'll take the equipment, I think. We have a lot of equipment already, don't we? We'll just take defensive stance on the off chance we want to throw that into our deck. Okay, another rebel decoy. I'm okay with seeing that. Give a hero and its allied neighbors pierce this round, and then draw a card. It replaces itself. I would play a spot weakness, sure. And I think we have a bellow, don't we? Yeah, I don't really want to play more than one. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm a-okay with a Legionnaire and a Smash the Defenses as my as a late pick. Hey, we got our red hero. We got our Tidehunter. All right. All right, we got to figure out what we're gonna do with heroes after we get our deck built, I think. But we're going definitely those 3 heroes, and then the other 2 will depend on how heavy we are in each color. So definitely going 2 Legionnaires. We'll probably play the 1 Bellow, probably the 1 Crippler. Yeah, we'll play Smash, and we'll play Spot. Both Mist of Avernus, that's gross. All 3 Rebel, whoa. Well, we are going to play the Musk Blessing too, but all 3 Rebel Decoys. Probably the Standard Bearer, definitely the Stone Hall, probably the Instigator, we'll see. Yes on both defensive blooms, probably both home field advantage. Man, we've got a lot of great playables, don't we? That Marrowfell Brawler and Ogre Conscript. Hey, look at this, 4 Thunderhide packs. 1 Intimidation, 1 Enough Magic, 1 Crusader. Man, that's a lot of playable cards. Alright, I don't really want any of the rest of that, but what are we looking at? 38 plus 6 from our other 2 heroes. So we got to end up cutting 4 cards. Definitely heavier on green, so we're going to have 1 Farvon. And then, do we want a Keef or do we want a Tidehunter? We talked about how low I think of the Tidehunter. We're not going Tidehunter, guys. We're going Keef. We're going Keef. Okay. So what do we want to? Let's see what hero. Let's go ahead and place our heroes where we want them before we mess around with those last 4 cards we need to cut. So we probably want 2 green heroes since we have these 2 Mists of Avernus in our opening 3. Tidehunter is the worst red hero on that Artabuff site. Seems like it would be good with Mist of Avernus. I mean, that's a fair point. But you also have to like have the early Mist and put it in the lane that he's in. I don't know that you want to force yourself to do that. So we want Keef over Ursa, right? No, maybe not. 6-1-11 or 7-10. Keith's not going to die as easy, but Ursa has that permanent modification of -1 armor when he hits the enemy. So I think we want Ursa as our opening red hero. And then we probably want Farvon and um, let's see, he gives his allied neighbors +2 armor. So okay, we'll do it like this. We'll have Ursa and the Protector and Lycan as our openers. We'll let Keith come in second round and Farvon follow it up in the third. All right, so we got to cut 4 cards. Definitely not cutting those. And I think I want the 1 Bellow. Just played a game where a red deck used a card against me that cut all of my dead heroes' attack in half and also gave them a -1 mana debuff. Had 3 heroes down at the time. What is that, like routed or something? Is that the one that it affects only the heroes in the fountain, right? Yeah, dead heroes. Yeah, routed. Yeah, I've never. It's a rare too, so you can't really play around it. I've never seen it played, I don't think, but I can imagine it being painful at the wrong time for you. All right. We're probably cutting from the 4-drop area. Look at this. Man, that's a lot of 4-drops. But let's see what we got. I like these 2 cards because they replace themselves. This one condemns an improvement, so it's good at getting rid of those pesky improvements. And this one's not necessarily important. We could cut this. It's just a filler card, basically. Okay, we'll probably cut that. I want all of these. We're stuck with Enrage, but it's a fine card. I want the standard bear. We could cut an Instigator. We're stuck with the Prowler Vanguards. I would cut those if I could. We're glad we have the Rose Leaves because we have 4 Thunderhide packs. Those are all good. Cursed Satyr. We got enough beef. I think we can safely cut this Satyr. We're stuck with Fighting Instinct, or we'd cut those. I like having enough magic, and I like having Intimidation, but they're not requirements. It's one of them, though. We didn't get any of the the ramp improvements the Celamines favor. We passed one to pick up Ursa. Maybe we cut the Bellow since we already have Intimidation. Right, because Intimidation moves any unit to another lane, and Bellow only moves a creep. And they're both pretty situational. Now, something you can do with these is it doesn't have to be an enemy creep either. Like, we have these Thunderhide packs and these big beefy red guys. We can use Intimidation and Bellow to move them around too. So maybe we want to keep both of those and cut something else. So many 4-drops, but they're all so good. Except for the Vanguards, which we can't cut. I want to keep the enough magic, so I think we've got to cut either Intimidation or Bellow. I'm going to get rid of the Bellow. Okay. Now we look at our items. The Hourglass is good. I don't really care for Kingfolk Plate. The Bracers are good. The Musket is good. Furline Mantle is good. That gives us 4. So we could then just load the deck up with cloaks and swords, the base ones. I think that's probably what we're gonna do. We need those cheap ones. We're not gonna be gathering gold like we were that last draft. That was a lot of fun though. Man, we had some good paydays there in that last draft. All right, I like this deck. I've said that about every draft we've done so far, but I do. I like this. I want to see what happens with these 4 Thunderhide packs, along with these big beefy red guys. Can we just muscle our way through this? We're just going red green, big dumb guys, and we have these Mist of Avernus that are going to hopefully carry us through the early game too. A couple of solid Bronze Legionnaires. I mean, this is a good deck. Wow. Okay. All right, let's register up. And oh, you know something that I didn't do with that last draft? I forgot, but copy the deck code, and now I can paste this into chat, and you guys can click on this link, and it'll pull up a copy of my deck list. So as I'm playing, if I mention a card and you don't remember what it does, or you just want to see what else I have left in my deck, you can click on that link, and it'll show you the list, and you can read the cards too. Which is sweet because you can do that in your own browser when you're playing this game. Like I'll go ahead and load up a browser and click on it myself. That way, if I need to go back and look at the deck while I'm playing, I have access to that. All right, so let's go ahead and find our first match. Saw someone play 2 home fields in the same lane. They can target the same unit, just a random thing. Oh, well. I've never seen that come up, but that's interesting. That kind of makes you not want to play them both in the same lane, huh? Meepo! Hey boys, we just got our first auto win here with this deck. Got our first auto win. Our opponent's playing Meepo. I don't even care. I don't even care what else is in his deck. He's playing Meepo, so. He's got Jamoy too. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at it. Look at it. What is Meepo's doing here? Thanks, Meepo. Thanks. And he's gonna be modified with -1 armor too. Oh man. Poor guy. Oh, Mist of Avernus on our opener. Where are we throwing this? Down in lane 3? Lane 3? Probably.
5 seconds remaining. 3.
The world rejoices at your
Will the -1 impact all the future Meepos that you'll be overrun by? I'm not going to be overrun by Meepos. It's not going to happen. Oh, man. Ooh.
burn, burn.
Ignite into lane 3 too? I guess that's a fair counter. I hope I draw my shatter the defenses or smash the defenses and get rid of that pesky ignite. He didn't get the trigger off. He didn't get the multicast, did he? No. Okay. The Ogre Magi, whenever you cast a blue card, there's a 25% chance that you make a copy of it. So he could get more of his improvement, which is amazing. Ignite. 1 piercing damage to every enemy before the action phase. So it's like playing a mini version of Tinker, except that it's piercing. Thanks, Meepo. Aw. Come on now. Alright. You still play Meepo in your deck. Do you think that's a good mechanic on a hero, the 25% chance to duplicate a spell? I do, yeah. I do think. Now, that's not the reason to play Ogre Magi. I think it's a good passive to have. The reason you play Ogre Magi is that insane improvement that it gives you, though.
15 seconds remaining.
Go ahead and buy a sword. We're not going to heal anything, are we? Probably not right now.
5 seconds remaining. 3.
We'll take it though, just in
2.
case. Alright, Keith. You're going to go down and hang out in lane 3. His one armor, oh no, I was about to say his one armor negates that that ping, but it doesn't because it's piercing damage. Piercing damage.
15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we want to keep lane 3. We're not giving up on a Mist of Avernus lane. Hell no. And if we draw that Smash the Defenses, we're using it to get rid of that stupid improvement. Alright. Home field advantage into what lane? If we put it in lane 3, it automatically will disarm his only guy there, which is his hero. But I think we probably want it in lane 1. We don't get the benefit this round, but well, I mean, this does save our creep too, right? And our creep's going to get buffed and kill his guy. Alright, we're going to go home field down into lane 3.
I do not want to kill. If I must.
And then, that's probably all we're going to do here. Unless, depending on what he does, but that's probably all we're going to do here. Gank? Wait, what? Okay. I mean, we weren't really going to do anything else there anyway, but it would have killed his ogre, so it's kind of sad that I'm losing my hero there. All right. We'll just keep initiative. We don't want to do anything here. All right. Go ahead and disarm here. See here. Look at that tree. Get him, tree. Get him. All right. We're not gonna do anything here either. Oh, look at this arrow. Damn it. Okay. All right, guy. You gonna play? All right, 8 gold. What do we got? I mean, we already got 1 short sword, but sure. And a cloak. Yeah. All right, here's our Meepo. We're in trouble now. He's deploying Meepo. I guess we put Favren here. And then we put Lycan. Which lane? He's not gonna win lane 3 with that mist there. Maybe we Lycan here. Since we're getting a creep here anyway, Lycan could spawn between that creep and the other guy to give his bonus to both. So let's try that. Maybe we'll get lucky with the Lycan placement. We didn't. Alright. We don't really want to do anything in this lane, I don't think. We could Satyr Duelist, but what are we doing in the other lanes? 5 mana, so Maybe I guess we got to figure out. We'll probably play green and
15
green
seconds
here, and then
remaining.
red in the last lane, right? So we want to probably decoy here to move guys around. No, we got to play it here though.
5
So
seconds
we'll
remaining.
play the duelist, sure.
Who's ready to play?
I can't wait to cut somebody.
We can't save that, can we? Okay.
Oh, I like this.
Hey, I want to hold it.
Okay. They have armor from Farvin. Strafing run? I mean, sure. Hey, Meepo. I think we rebel decoy here because we can swap like Lycan out and maybe he'll kill Meepo, or if not, he'll just attack tower instead of attacking this creep that's already gonna die from this creep.
I'm willing to die for what I believe. Are you?
I don't know, can the arrow change when you swap? Or does it always go forward? I'm actually not sure about that. But we're about to find out.
Hope this works.
Okay. Oh, good, yeah. And I even forgot that the Lycan's gonna buff this creep so that it still kills the Meepo because of that -1 armor from Ursa. Oh, thanks, Meepo. Feed me, Meepo, feed me. Disarm? Why would you put Jamoy here with
Tastes better than you fight.
no creeps coming into this lane? You know Jamoy's gonna get disarmed. And then he's just gonna die? Okay, yeah. So far I've played against two opponents that have Meepo in their deck, and they both concede within, like, very, very early in the game. Very early in the game. Alright guys, if you're playing this game, or if you think you might play this game, and you're drafting, and you see Meepo, do yourself a favor, and just pretend it's not in that pack. Just pretend Meepo's not in that pack. You do not want to play this card. This card is extremely terrible. 5 Meepo deck? What if you did? What if you what if you play against an opponent who got 5 Meepos? Yeah, I don't. There's nothing that opponent could do to win. It would be impossible. I don't think you could. I don't think it's possible. Oh man. I mean, just looking at his other picks, it looks like he picked good cards. It's just his heroes were really, really bad. Okay, that's not good. He played Whispers of Madness. That's pretty bad. And this isn't great either. So it looks like he was just rare drafting. Like, look at all these rares that he picked up, and yeah, most of them are not good. He just picked up a whole bunch of rares. Yeah, we're playing keeper draft, so this kind of makes sense, right? 6 heroes have worse win rates. Meepo is doing his best. Do they really? I thought Meepo was the lowest. Who's the lowest? Like Rix or Lion? Maybe. They're pretty terrible too. Um. All right. Sweet. Well, that was. uh. Bring on the next Meepo. Blue, but no Meepo. Ooh. He's got good heroes. He's got better heroes than I do. For sure. No, he is playing blue, and the blue heroes that he have are not good. I mean, I like Ogre Magi, but I don't think these 2 blue heroes are worth playing blue. So unless he picked up, I don't even know what you would pick up in blue to justify running these 2 heroes. The sniper's amazing, and the 2 red heroes are amazing. But the blue ones may cost him this game. I mean, I guess Ogre Magi has those awesome improvements, so maybe that helps out a bit. All right, Mist of Avernus.
15 seconds remaining.
Well, shit, this is the lane we wanted in, right? We wanted in this
5
first
seconds
lane.
remaining.
Damn
3,
it.
2, 1.
We're doing it. I know. I know. Bottom 3 for draft are Outward Devourer, Rix, and Crystal Maiden. Okay, I could see that. Man, this Bristle's gonna... He's gonna do some work. Oh no. Boys. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. We got 2 Thunderhide packs that are opening in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And no gold to heal our heroes with. Yikes. Alright, Keith. I guess if we put like Keith in lane 2 and Keith gets put in front of Bristle, I could pump Keith up and still kill Bristle with Enrage. Whereas in the other lanes, not much is going to happen there, I don't think. We don't want to really double red down here. And first lane, I mean, he would get the buff from Mist of Avernus, which is a permanent modification, which is nice. But we don't want to let this stupid Bristleback get out of control in lane 2.
15 seconds remaining.
Okay. That's good that we drew a card we could play anyway here in this lane. Alright, we want the armor here, right, to save this guy.
Here to protect.
And this is the perfect lane to put these guys in because of the Mist of Avernus. Alright, that was good. Alright, well, we got lane 1, which, in my opinion, is the best lane to have. We just got to figure out what we're going to do. Oh, look! Look, we got our Keef in front of his Bristle.
For the glory
Nice.
of Stonehall. Let's see them try to stab me.
Okay. Now down here, we could standard bear. Oh, he has one too. He's got a standard bear. That's all dying. I think we go ahead and put standard bear here. We've got 2 green heroes coming down, so it's not like we can play it in lane 1. We're just gonna get the mist buff anyway. We'll play it here.
For the glory of Stonehold.
Alright, let's see. Meepo is worse than constructed, yet he's one of the top 10 most expensive hero cards on the market. It's all about the memes, man. People are trying to build Meepo decks probably just to
15 seconds
just to
remaining.
make YouTube videos. Sure. I'll take the hourglass. Oh, okay. So we got some good items there. Alright. Where do we want the regeneration from the tree? And where do we want the armor from this guy too? We're not putting any more guys in lane 1.
15 seconds remaining.
So we're going 1 and 1, just which one where. We'll go
5 seconds remaining.
we'll go here and here.
2, 1.
I knew he would put sniper in lane 1 because that's where snipers does his most damage. Especially if you're at 7 mana and can cast his assassinate card. Any lane, 10 piercing damage. Alright. We gonna defensive bloom here? Go ahead and start building them up with this Mist of Avernus. Okay, so I'll play this, the Hourglass on Lycan. Now every card he draws, he has to wait a turn to play it, which is pretty nice. Okay, do we want to Keen Folk Musket here? Or, yeah, we probably do, right? Because then we can kill off his guy.
You are my prey.
And then I think we're going to go ahead and Defensive Bloom as well. Go ahead and start buffing them up with the Mist of Avernus. How insane is this card? How insane is this? I think if they change a card in this game, like nerf it, it's going to be this. Somehow. What did he do there? I didn't even. Escape route. Into what lane? Second lane? He doesn't even have a black hero. He doesn't have any heroes there. I'm confused. Alright. We're not doing intimidation. Oh, okay. Alright. Another concession. My bet is cheating death if they go off of internet whining. Cheating death, I like that card, honestly. It's a 50% chance. That card can do absolutely nothing for you. I have seen streamers play cheating death before. And lose every 50% roll that they got. I do think that it's the most tilting card, maybe the most unbalanced, I suppose, to, I guess. Yeah, I could see them changing it, but I like it. Extreme amount of RNG. Yeah, I think you're right. It does have an extreme amount of RNG. Alright, our opponent's deck. Any reason to run blue? Let's see what he had. Oh, well, he had Incarnation of Celamine. Now, this card is insane. First time we've seen it on my stream. But 9 mana, so it's super expensive for a 3/11 creep. But you fully restore your tower's mana after you play any card. If you could just play every card from your hand if you want to into that lane in the same turn. Now, in beta, this triggered itself. So on turn 9, you play it and it would automatically fully restore all your mana. So you play it the turn and you just cast every card in your hand. I think they might have changed it. It was apparently 3 mana in beta. Cheating Death? Yeah, it was cheaper. They already changed it once. I think they changed this card too, the Incarnation. I don't think it triggers itself anymore. I could be wrong, but I think you actually have to play another card after this before you get the mana restoration. Okay, so I mean he had that, but I still don't think it's enough to run these all this other blue stuff. Blue heroes were bad. All right, 2-0. Hey, we can do it. We can go for 5. All right. This sucks. This sucks bad. Losing our Treant to the assassin. What is our? Oh, he's got a Tide Hunter. Not worried about that, but he's got a sniper, along with a Beast Master and an Ursa and a Phantom Assassin. Okay. Yeah, this will be a tough game. All right. We're already losing a hero in this lane, so we're not off to a good start in lane 1. Look at that. He got the perfect placement of the Phantom Assassin. Plus 4 damage when attacking a hero. 4 piercing damage to enemy tower. Can only be used if there are no unblocked enemies. Well, all of my guys are blocked, so he gets 4 piercing damage on my tower. Wait, he didn't use it. May only be used if there are no unblocked enemies. Okay. Legionnaire here. Curve. Yes! Yes! Oh, well, shit. I mean, it was cool. For a minute. For a second. No Mist of Avernus turn 1. As opposed to the previous 2 games. That kind of feels bad. Alright, where are we putting Keith? Lane 1? We're gonna try to get rid of this assassin over here. I think so. He'll put his sniper into lane 3 with the Lycan, I think. He won't risk throwing his sniper in front of Ursa unless he has some way to deal with it. And lane 1 already has a black hero. I don't think he's gonna put both black heroes in lane 1. And that's why it's probably going into lane 3. Yeah, there it goes. Alright. Well, we didn't get in front of the assassin over here. So. We can play the Legionnaire though, right? Yeah.
The Legion has arrived.
I'll make good use
Well.
of this.
Alright. Man, not only is his deck good, he's getting just what he needs too. Okay. 4 mana here, we can't do anything with. And down here, I think we're gonna home field advantage into lane 1. What did you do there? Modify with +2 attack. Okay. All right. So let's think about this. We can home field advantage into another lane. We could put a Savage Wolf here, but it's just gonna die, so that seems bad. If we put home field advantage into another lane, whichever lane we pick, it could be good, but he can also put get a random melee creep spawn there, and it could just disarm the melee creep.
15 seconds remaining.
I think we want to disarm
5 seconds remaining.
lane 1.
We must protect the tower.
It's just scary to throw any more heroes over here because of the stupid Phantom Assassin's passive. It kills both of my green heroes that are left. Disciple into this lane?
From aligning with the court of Restore.
Seems early to do that. Alright. Yeah, we'll take a town portal scroll. Alright. So we're going lane 1 and 2 with these guys. We'll go regeneration into this lane. And armor into this one. Wait, they're both armor, aren't they? Yeah. He's 2 armor, he's 1 armor. So I guess if we get unlucky here, we'd rather lose the Favren. If it gets put in front of the... If we get unlucky and... Oh, we can't. Home field advantage is definitely disarming because both of his creeps are going in the other 2 lanes. So we got lucky there. I guess he could put Tidehunter there, though. Okay. That's what I saw. Then I looked up and saw the Tidehunter. So, and we got unlucky. So now we need this to hit Phantom Assassin, please. Disarm Phantom Assassin for me. All right.
You can't outfight.
Now. Prowler Vanguard we don't really want, but we will take a Savage Wolf, won't we? Or do we want home field advantage into second lane? Maybe that's better.
15 seconds remaining.
I'm more cunning.
Okay. Because now we could potentially disarm his Beastmaster. We already got the 50-50 RNG on our side on lane 1. Can we do it again in lane 2? No! He had to smash the defenses. Smash their defenses. Well, at least we kill this guy. And we get to keep our Favre, which we weren't going to be able to. Alright, home field advantage, Beastmaster. Well, I mean, we can't be mad. We got it on the last lane. Okay. Do we want Savage Wolf, Crippler? I mean, he's already gonna die right now. We could use
15 seconds remaining.
Prowler in this lane to save this guy, maybe. Or maybe soak up some damage with the wolf.
5
Or just
seconds
get him
remaining.
out of there altogether.
3, 2.
Curve? Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't, but if he...
I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Okay. Scroll this guy out. Or do we scroll out Lycan? Probably this guy. Shit. He's got all the tricks, doesn't he? That was just for that round, though, right? Okay, third lane. What are we doing over here? So it's got to go on the right side. I mean, everything has -2 armor because of that.
15 seconds remaining.
Let's see. Do we care more about Ursa or Sniper? Probably Sniper.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay. Unless he kills it, which he can. With the removal or maybe changing targets of things.
Excellent.
Payday. That was a weak payday. He should have seen my paydays in that last draft. Wait, what? Why didn't the sniper die? Did he headshot? Wait. I'm not quite sure. I mean, he had -2 armor. I missed what happened there, I think. Alright, I guess that lane's gone, so we're fighting first and second, huh? Okay. Now the downside is, yeah. I thought, for a second, I thought we were on 7 mana, and that would have given him a play here with this assassinate ability. Luckily, we're not there yet. But we are going to be. Alright, what are we doing in this lane? Alright, we could Rebel Decoy. We don't really need to, though. We could Defensive Bloom, which we also don't really need to do.
15 seconds remaining.
I think we just cast the Marrowfell Brawler. Okay. And we disarm his Beastmaster.
Will serve a greater purpose.
At this point we could Defensive Bloom. That way if next round we get to put a Mist of Avernus from lane 1, we can put it into lane 2.
15 seconds remaining.
You think I travel alone?
Alright, so he's got the Assassin coming in next round, so he's got Coup de Grace active. And he's got Assassinate active as well. So next round's scary. Gank? Oh! Gank a creep. To kill his own sniper? I mean, couldn't he have ganked something? I guess he couldn't have ganked one of my heroes to death, huh? Oh, interesting. So he just wanted to kill a sniper to redeploy it out of this lane. He knew this lane was gone, so that's a good way to use a card that's typically used just for the removal, that being the upside of it, but you can also use it for alternate plays, like returning your hero to the fountain so that you can redeploy it out of this lane that's already gone. Alright, Demagicking Maul. He's only got
15
the
seconds remaining.
artillery, and we don't care about that. So maybe we potion and sword.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be tough. We've got mostly green cards, so we definitely want to be able to play green into this lane. And then we'll put Ursa here, because if he's, like, for example, if he snipes one of my only green guy in lane 1, I won't be able to play green cards, and that's all I've got in my hand. He does have Tide Hunter's ability active though, so he's gonna Ravage here. He could stun all of my guys. Enough magic. Where do I want to use this? Lane 2? Maybe lane 2 we use enough magic? But we have to have initiative when we get there. What else would we do in this lane? I mean, he's gonna Ravage here. We just, unless we enough magic, he's gonna
15
Ravage.
seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining. 3, 2.
Haha. Forget you, Phantom Assassin. But he will kill a hero. Which one will he kill? Probably Ursa, because it threatens his tower the most, with 7 damage as opposed to 4. But he doesn't know that I'm holding all green cards either. Or maybe he knows I'm holding all green cards.
I'll wash this in blood.
There's no weapon I can't wield.
My claws sharpen. Our enemies will die.
All right. So we got a 4 health tower and a 3 health tower, but he's got 2 heroes coming in. So he'll go 1 and 1. He'll deploy Sniper into lane 1 and Beastmaster into lane 2. We'll take we got 12, so we can go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
15 seconds remaining.
Or do we want to buy a cloak? Probably the cloak. It's me. It's me. I stream sniped you. I mean that can happen, I guess. I don't think people are. I don't think this guy's in this stream, but maybe he is. Are you here? Are you here, Daiju81? You stream sniping son of a bitch. Okay.
They never saw it
Who
coming.
you assassinating? Ursa? Okay. Well, this tower's gone. Let's return return. Who's actually getting through? Just the creeps. So let's return. We've got a green one coming next. So let's
15
actually
seconds
let's key in folk.
Better than a fist.
Let's shoot here.
Bye bye.
Okay, and he's still alright. So this lane's still gone. So now we can since this lane's gone and we don't care about it, we're gonna put, I think, cloak on. Yeah, let's go ahead and just put cloak here and then return him to our hand.
There's strength in unity.
Alright, now this lane is the lane that I have to try to win somehow. I got red and green coming in next round, but he's got a red, so he's going to have 3 heroes to my 1. And he's going to be able to snipe from lane 1 if he needs to. But we've got Thunderhide too. Coup de grace kills any unit? No, only a hero. Okay. So he needs to kill the green hero. He needs to kill the protector, not the Keef. I noticed that Dota wasn't anything your list of favorite games. No comment? Fully heal a unit? Sure. And we got at least 1 creep in this lane. He's got to be careful. I could Thunderhide here. Ooh, Ramusk Blessing into lane 1. That actually protects the snipe from this lane. Or into lane 2, I mean. So we'll start with a Ramusk. Now he can't assassinate my Treant from lane 1.
Strike me now. None have prevailed.
Love Ramusk Blessing. Okay. I don't think we want any of the rest of this here.
You should have stayed in the Vale of Augury.
No, Ursa. Alright, now does he have like the coup de grace? Oh, but he coup de grace the Keef. You coup de grace Keefs, good sir. When you should have coup de grace, you should have coup de grace the Treant. Siege damage.
The jungle will protect me.
Sure. You got any way to stop the siege damage? I don't think you do. I have it on good authority that you played at least 1 game of it. You have no proof of that. You have You have no proof of that. That is blasphemy, sir. And you're gonna go to hell.
You can't run from me.
Okay. You're still taking 6 siege damage. Uh-huh. This was a good game. I was scared of his heroes. I was scared of the black heroes, the sniper and the phantom assassin. I did not really think that my deck could beat those 2 black heroes. But he had Tide Hunter, so maybe that's why I won, right? He had Tide Hunter. That's what it was. Don't play with cards like Tide Hunter. Opponent's deck. Yeah, he had a good smash their defenses there. We've got one too, though. I like that card a lot. So this is another one of those decks it's just average. It's just being carried by its heroes. There's nothing scary about his non-hero cards. We are 3-0. We're gonna get some tickets and a pack at least. Yes. All right. Ooh, Luna, Treant Protector, Skywrath Mage. All right. Well, he has the best blue hero, so at least I'm not. He doesn't have to be ashamed for playing blue. He's got Luna. Luna is gross. Eclipse. Repeat 1 time for each charge on Eclipse. Deal 3 piercing damage to a random enemy. It starts with 1 charge, but as you can see here, Lucent Beam. Before the action phase, 1 piercing damage to a random enemy, and add a charge to 3 random Eclipse cards in your hand or deck. That's not fair.
15 seconds.
Alright. Do we want to move the Treant? We'll throw Rebel Decoy here, sure.
5 seconds remaining.
We'll throw it here. And then
I'll
if
get
it
that
doesn't
attention.
curve, alright, we'll just leave it there for now. Okay. And we're probably just going to go ahead and Rebel Decoy here too. He could curve, right?
I'll give my life for the rebellion.
Yeah. Alright. I don't have anything in this lane, buddy. Alright. 2 golds are gonna buy me nothing. I've got 2 green plays here. Where are we gonna put Keef? Which lane do we want to fight for? The Magnus lane or the first lane? I'm thinking we go... We've already got 2 creeps coming in this lane. Maybe we... Oh no, we got 2 creeps going mid. So let's go first lane with Keef. Because the creeps will help out here. He has 2 creeps going first lane. Ooh, Stonehall. Alright, I think we want to Savage Wolf into this lane. And maybe Stonehall into this Oh no, we can't stone hall here. We can only play green cards. Um.
There is much power in the
Oh, he's ramping into lane 2. Okay. We could stone hall into lane 3. That's the only play we have in our hand. So let's. Which do we? I mean, if we do that, it dies. Straight up dies. Maybe we just Savage Wolf here and let it start building, or we could start ramping. Which do we want to do?
15 seconds remaining.
Let's do this. We might get lucky with a curve and kill the Fobrin. No. No, we didn't. Alright, so our wolf grew though, so that's nice. Okay. Now what are we gonna do? Now what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna Roseleaf Druid into this lane, I suppose, first. And then we'll figure out if we want to Rebel Decoy anything.
Allow me to beguile your senses.
I have learned much in my days. Let me show you.
And for my next trick.
God, that card is so good. We gotta figure out how to kill this stupid magician. The only thing we can do in this lane is Rebel Decoy. And right now... Yeah. Well, now we can't. We're gonna have to give up on lane 1, or lane 2, aren't we? Yeah. I don't think we can do anything there. Alright, so do we want to Stone Hall Elite? It's just gonna die if we do. Stone Hall lane 1 to put pressure, and Wolf lane 2. Oh, well, Wolf is pressure too, though.
15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Stone Hall here is just bad. We don't want to do that. Maybe if he plays something we can, but... We're not just giving up a Stone Hall for free like that. Caleb, are you playing Artifact? I don't remember if you said you did the pre-order, or if you were gonna hold off on playing. I don't even know if you were interested. Can we Stone Hall now? No. I wish you could play it on the other side of him, but okay.
I'll pick you apart piece by piece.
Don't really have the money. Might buy it around Christmas time. That's understandable. But at least, I mean, $20 to get the game, and I didn't know until Matt was talking about it last night that you can draft for free. So that's actually pretty nice. All right, we're gonna fight down here in lane 3. We're gonna go lane 1 and 3. I don't think we can get. There's too much going on in lane 2. We just got to give it up. Give it up and fight the lanes that and we're not even getting a creep in lane 2 either. So where's he gonna put the Skywrath Mage? I think he's gonna put it in lane 3. I don't think he's gonna risk throwing it in front of Keith. Yeah, and he's already winning lane 2, so. Alright, we have, what, 5 mana? Alright. So we could Stone Hall here, or we could Fighting Instinct. Prowler's not gonna do anything. We could Defensive Bloom, but we're probably gonna defend defensive bloom into lane 3. That way it throws off his silly blue spells a little bit with all that 18 health worth of
15 seconds remaining.
stats. We're gonna put Stonehall here.
We serve at Emperor Galanius'
Okay.
will.
Now, we've just got to put Lycan down here and fight in lane 3 because I think he's going to give up on lane 1 at this point. There's way too much going on here, and he would need a big, crazy blue spell to do something significant here. His green's not got any way to deal with this.
This couldn't come at a better time.
He is killing my Treant Protector though, which kind of sucks. Let's see. Can get lucky and have the game pay for itself as well. Sold my important cards for a little under $20. Well, see, that's sweet. So you just opened your packs, Matt, at the beginning. Requires the upfront investment, and the money is stuck in Steam, so not too helpful without the upfront investment. Now, Caleb, you used to have money in Steam, didn't you? Maybe they'll add a part where you can sell them third party. I don't know that that would be beneficial. I don't think people would really use third party sites. It's already in the game. See, I didn't open my packs. I just wanted to play Keeper Draft with them. Couple Annihilations. Yeah, Annihilation is sweet. If you sell in the market, then Steam gets a cut. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. Increases the prices and reduces the amount you get back. Yeah. I mean, I could see the point there. I mean, didn't you already have money in Steam anyway, like from Counter-Strike and stuff? Like you had all those skins and things? Or were you able to get rid of all that?
I appreciate it.
We're gonna defensive bloom here, I think. Okay. Is he gonna cast Eclipse, or is he casting oh my. Well, that's a thing. Sure, yeah. Yeah, that is quite good. Love that card. Friendly Fire, we talked about that during this draft. It came around in our packs. Choose 2 enemies, they battle each other. So he was able to use 2 of his creeps to finish off my heroes because he made them battle, and they almost died from it, and then the creeps were in front of them. Alright, I don't really need the healing salve here. I think I'm just gonna hold off on buying anything for right now. Let's see. Had 400 plus from back in CS:GO. Sold it through third party. One of the game. I lost the Steam balance. Ran into some tough times in the Alright, yeah, Lycan's going down into lane 3. We're not giving lane 3 up, but we will give lane 2 up. Next round I get 2 or 3 hero deployments. Where's all of his heroes? He's got 2 stuck in lane 2. Okay. That's where they're hanging out. So I'm gonna play red cards here. I'm gonna play Ogre Conscripts. I'm gonna play Enrage. I think the Conscripts is probably best. Because we can only play green cards in the last lane. Yeah, yeah. I think we go ahead and do this here.
I fight with my brothers!
What did they do to crack down on it? We're gonna throw all 3 of those heroes into lane 3 next round. You think I can aid him? You know, I was just thinking, I wish I had bought like 2 items in the item shop to hopefully get one of the short swords so that I could have killed the first tower in that lane that round, because now I've got to waste the whole turn just dealing that last 2 damage and then try to go for 80. They put a ton of trading restrictions in, which really just ruined third-party trading. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we might be able to aid him in lane 1, you're right. We'll see. Like, we're still gonna fight lane 3, because then if he ends up killing lane 3 again, we could just redeploy them into lane 1 and go for 80 if the situation presents itself. I think we're gonna Prowler Vanguard here and just keep stalling. Because all 3 heroes are coming over here next round, I think. We'll see what he does here, but I think they're all coming here next round.
I will do my duty.
Directly after some big gambling sites. Too many kids gambling with essentially real money. That's true too. I watched who was the streamer that it was Summit, wasn't it? Wasn't Summit the one that lost some ridiculous amount of money on gambling the skins and stuff? Yeah, I watched that video. Man, that like, yeah, almost 100K. Whew, whew. Yeah. Alright, we could fully heal Lycan, so this is nice. Let's buy this item first to see what's under here. Alright, and then this. Okay, and then we'll buy that. I think we throw them all in lane 3, let him fight to keep lane 3, and then if he kills off my heroes, I just, I throw them back in lane 1 and go 80 on lane 1. He's got no heroes coming in this round, so I got 2 creeps blocking mid lane, stalling that even longer. Okay, we'll do it. Here they come. We're pushing. We are pushing lane 3. Give the money back for publicity? Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could see sites doing that now. Now that you say that. Let's see. What are we gonna do in third lane with 7 mana? We're probably gonna go like start with the well, we'll start with a fountain flask here. Heal up our Lycan. Okay, and then we'll go like
15 seconds remaining.
Bronze Legionnaire or Musk or something. So we don't want anything in this lane, I don't think.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, streaming that they had success on the site? Wow. That's shady. Summit was defending one of his friends for doing that. So Summit was like probably the first streamer that I actually started watching on Twitch, I think. I think like that, and it wasn't anything. I just wanted to see what Twitch was about, and I just stumbled across Summit's stream, and he was like the first person that I followed and watched for a little while. Same here. I loved Summit back in the days of modded DayZ. Summit was my first streamer as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was Matt. I think that was back when me and you and Nate were playing DayZ as well. Was when I first started watching Summit. Oh wait, that's me. I was like, where's the button? I'm looking at the wrong lane. Bellowing. Oh no. Okay. He just bellowed his guy that refreshes fountain mana in a lane that we are currently fighting hard for. So he's got essentially 18 mana coming up in lane 3. That's scary. Alright, so we're going to start with a Fountain Flask and get our Lycan back up to 10, I think. Then we can like Ramusk Blessing or Rebel Decoy or whatever we decide we want to do at that point. But having him on 1 health is just too scary. Because now we can Traveler's Cloak him and maybe keep him alive if we're lucky. We can even short sword him so that he kills the opposing.
It's the time to strike.
I think we still Traveler's Cloak first here. Or do we Ramusk? 3 to everybody. And then Traveler's Cloak. We've got 3 green guys. We're going to be able to cast Ramusk afterwards, right? But if he starts casting big blue spells, this buffs the whole team first, which is probably more important.
15 seconds remaining.
I will not die here.
There is the Mystic Flare.
I take
Refresh
no
mana
pleasure.
with the Magician. Alright, I think I'm going to cloak my Lycan. Well, Lycan's probably going to die anyway now, right? So maybe we don't cloak Lycan. Maybe we
15
cloak.
seconds remaining.
Maybe we don't cloak at all right now. We have 4 mana. Let's
5 seconds
enrage.
remaining.
Like,
3,
oh.
2, 1.
Oh no. Yikes. I was trying to pull a Rebel Decoy out and it didn't happen.
We're just getting started.
Cloak the red hero and sword Lycan. It doesn't save the red hero to cloak it though. It only puts him at 11. Maybe we can Rebel Decoy, but I kind of want to trade
15
here.
seconds remaining.
Let's put Rebel Decoy here.
I'll give my life for the rebellion.
And now, do we want to swap? I think you're right about sorting the Lycan, but the Traveler's Cloak on the Ursa. Just sword then, yeah. Ah, another Eclipse. Could have enraged Ursa and cloaked, but not with the eclipse. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What do you think about this game, Caleb? Like, I know you've been watching me just to help out with like stream viewer count and such, but is this a game that you would end up playing? Do you think, I know you were really into Magic there for a while when I was too. And I don't know, we both loved playing like competitive Magic. Do you think this is a game that you would ever, if assuming money aside,
15 seconds
is this a
remaining.
game that you would actually play, you think? Now we can Blink Dagger Keef out of this lane too if we want to really fight for lane 3. You think you'd really enjoy it? I think you would too. I mean, and I've never really been huge on MOBAs, and you've played MOBAs for a long while, so I know this isn't like, you know, it's not a MOBA, but it's got that feel to it, and it's based off of Dota. It's got the history, the story there. Hey, there's a Mist of Avernus. Alright, so do we want to Blink Dagger Keef and move him down to lane 3 and just push on lane 3 instead of going for 80 here? We can just go for the 38 down here. All he has is a green hero there. I'm thinking we do that, right? And then we can cast red spells down there too, because right now we can't. Funny thing is, I've always loved Dota, but never got into the MOBA because I got into League and spent too much money. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just getting started.
I was pretty hardcore into Dota for about an hour. You give that time frame way too much. Yeah, I think you're exaggerating that a bit too much. About 1 hour. I'd- I, I could never get into MOBAs, and Matt, I think you were the same way. So me and you tried that out together once, and we're like, yeah, this is why we don't play MOBAs. We played one game. I don't think we finished. I told Nate after. He said he was sad we played without him. Yeah, he was sad we played without him, but uh, eh. All right, so let's put the hourglass here. I think we can still. I don't even think we need to mess with lane 1. Well, Keith, bye. Back to lane 1 you go. We have 8 mana. Home field advantage here, and Mist of Avernus here.
The forest protects its own. You're putting up a good fight, but it's not enough.
Hey, what's he gonna do with that, I wonder?
You're in over your head.
Let's swap out here and not lose my decoy.
If I'm lucky, I'll survive this.
Will you be playing Warcraft 3 Reforged? Probably not, Caleb. But you know what? Back when we used to play at the old original G2K, that's what me and your brother played a ton of back in those days. Adrian would come and we would just play the shit out of some Warcraft 3. He was actually pretty good at it too, to be honest with you. Like, I know he's never been like a huge gamer, but that was one game that if you brought up to him, he'd probably be like, "Whoa, really?" I don't even know if he knows that they're remastering it, but he would. He'd probably be pretty excited, I think. I don't think we need this cloak. I don't think I'll play it again though. I spent way too many hours playing it, like the original. He always like BMing you. Yeah, I could see Adrian doing that for sure. Let's see, both of his creeps are going to lane 3, but so are both of mine. He's putting both heroes here too, even though like he's gotta now worry about me going 80 in lane 1. Like one more turn after this, and it's over in lane 1 for him. Custom games, that's where Dota was born, man. Like, that's another reason why I never really got into MOBAs, because I played the custom Dota back in Warcraft 3. Okay, we're not doing anything here. He destroys this lane, and then we figure out what the hell's going on in lane 3. Wait, did he just prevent himself from lethaling in lane 2? Okay. Alright, we have 9 mana. Probably gonna Bronze Legionnaire here.
About time you Vul came to your senses.
Yeah, but he didn't have to give up that lethal lane. He could have returned one of these guys to his hand after he got done casting all of his spells. I know that I'm gonna lethal him in lane 1 if he doesn't deploy a hero, but he didn't have to pull it from lane 2. I guess it's because he knows that I'm not gonna put anything else in lane 2 and he'll just lethal it the next turn. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, crap. Is there any way we save these guys? So we can cloak here or here? Probably here. Oh yeah, because I already have a health item there.
Just what I need.
Okay. And then I can home field advantage. No, I don't want a home field advantage. I guess. Yeah. Just buff Ursa and hit for 4 more. Ring of Trask, okay. We could also move. I don't think we want to move that though.
1 minute until forced surrender.
You're outmatched,
Okay, and now we will move these.
Hey, over here!
That way we at least kill the creep. Okay.
We're safe now.
Luna's going into lane 1. And I'm gonna see if he can prevent me from going 80 in that lane. Annihilation? Oh no. 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 You think he's got it? I think he's gonna annihilate lane 1? How gross would that be? How sick would that be? Secret Meepo? He has the secret Meepo tech, doesn't he? He slipped in a sixth hero on me. Thunderhide. Can't play that in this lane. I don't have a green hero. What do you got, buddy? I mean, you stopped lethal on me. Dimensional portal too. Okay, so he's really like stalling me out here. Wow, that's actually impressive. I could move Keith down to I could move Keith on down to lane lane 3. Modify him, move him. He's not killing Luna anyway,
15
but
seconds remaining.
Ready to kill.
I guess we'll see if he does anything to save Luna. Oh no! He lost in time my Thunderhide pack for 3 turns. Let's see if he'll let me kill his... Oh, he can't stop me from killing his Luna. Okay. Sweet. We're just gonna leave Keith here. And he has no heroes coming in next round, so... Oh, well, shit. Stop it. Well, if I blink down here, it's gonna hop in front of one of these guys.
15 seconds remaining.
There goes Keith just hopping around the board. Is that 3 lane changes or 3 rounds? What do you mean? Oh, the lock. It's 3 full rounds, sorry.
No one will move us, Treant.
Yeah, it's random though, right? So if you're playing a deck that just draws a ton of cards, they can just hit irrelevant cards. Or if you buy a whole bunch of items and you got like mediocre items in your hand, it can just lock down items instead. It's better the later the game goes and you're holding on to these like game changing cards like Thunderhide pack. That's when it gets really, really good. Well, home field advantage onto this lane. 2 home field advantages. Here it goes, Matt. We're doing it. I have 3 more Thunderhide packs in my deck. Where's my deck at? Does it tell you how many cards you have remaining? Where's that at? Where's cards remaining?
I'll give my life for the cause. The dirt may have you and keep you.
These in the bottom right, it changes the view of your hand. Like the order that the cards show up in.
I shall.
Force surrender in 30 seconds.
I won't shy from battle.
If this is what it takes, I accept the burden.
My weapon is ready.
Alright, I guess we just try to... He's getting a creep here, so he's blocking another guy. If he blocks this 10 damage, we'd be in big trouble. I think we play 1 here and 1 down here, or both down in first lane. That's tough because he could potentially deal 30 to me down. No, never mind. I've got 2. I'm just gonna go here. I've got 2 different home field advantages there. He's not gonna be able to 30 me in that last lane, and we'll just push for lethal in this lane. Thunderhide. Furline mantle.
Is this all it takes to defeat you?
I'll defend this place.
There it is, boys. Those Thunderhide packs. Alright, opponent's deck. Yeah, those pesky blue heroes were the thorn in my side. Oh, look, he curves out at 6. That friendly fire was very good that game. The magician was great for him. He had an Arm the Rebellion, that would have been bad. Ooh, this card is great too. It's like the magician, where every turn it can restore your tower's mana, but it's stuck on a creep, which can easily be killed. This does the same thing every turn, but it's as an improvement, so it's harder to get rid of. And you could have this and a magician in the same lane and just keep restoring your mana. Oh, he had a Mist of Avernus too. 4 martyrs? That seems a little excessive. Alright. Back to menu. Hey look, we're 4-0. This is where we were at last night, in last night's draft. can we get the first perfect run here? The deck definitely has the power to. Will I play well enough to? That's the real question. Gonna grab some food. Sounds good, brother. Auto win? I think we auto win. I think we auto win. I know. I know. He's got Zeus, which has Thunder God's wrath. But outside of that, terrible heroes plus Meepo. Oh man. Alright. What are we doing?
15 seconds remaining.
I guess we rebel. No, we don't want to rebel decoy, do we? Yeah, sure.
I'm willing to die for what I believe. Are you?
Ready to prove myself.
Haha, okay. Well, shoot, if I play this here, it dies, though. Well, you took away my first play. Do his copies come out buffed if Meepo's buffed? I believe they're basic stats. I don't think it gets any Meepo modifications. If so, he wouldn't actually be unplayable. I don't really want to draw a card here. I'd rather wait for like town portals and healing items and cloaks and such. Where are you going, Meepo? Alright, red's going into lane 1. I think so. I think this is going into lane 1. Meepo in lane 3. Oh, Meepo. I'm going to home field advantage down into lane 3. I'm scared of Meepo in lane 3, so I'm gonna home field advantage down there. That's why I'm doing that. I want to swap this guy out with anybody. It doesn't really matter if I do or not, does it? Nope. He dies either way and nothing else really happens, so. Well, no. I guess if you swap here, he gets the armor.
Hope this works.
Okay. And here I'm gonna go ahead and play the Legionnaire.
Savagery can never beat discipline.
Yep, see, I knew that would happen. See, I was scared of the Meepo, so I played the home field advantage, and it paid off. We dodged Meepo there. We dodged Meepo lethal. Alright, I definitely want that scroll. And I guess we'll take the cloak too, and sure. Alright. We're gonna win lane 1, I feel like. And lane 2 is looking pretty good so far. Maybe we just... I was gonna say maybe we give up on lane 3 since it's already got the home field advantage, but then we don't get to kill Meepo. Then we don't get to fight with Meepo. Giving up on Meepo lane may be how he destroys. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong there. I shouldn't have given up on the Meepo lane that easily. Ooh, Mist of Avernus. Missed into lane 2, I think.
I must stay safe for my people's sake.
Well, you got what, 5 mana? So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Make them pay.
Okay. And now I'm probably gonna cloak and sword the Treant Protector. He's pushing 3. You're right. He's gonna go like crazy Meepo, some sort of Meepo combo in lane 3, and I'm gonna regret it.
Something will grow where you fall.
All right. We could swap back out here. Since that's attacking that guy right now, maybe it'll attack his lane instead.
If I'm lucky, I'll survive this.
Guess that's not how that works. I guess it keeps whatever arrow the creep in that lane had, huh? I'll figure out how to use the clip system so that your first ever clip will be a Meepo loss. Yikes. Please don't do that. I mean, you would end my stream before it even begins if someone sees me losing to a Meepo. You really want to do that to me? Alright, so do we want to intimidate this guy here out of this lane? I think we do. We don't really care if it flies over here, and we really don't care if it goes over there. It saves our Ursa without us having to use our portal. Okay. Uh-oh. Meepo didn't get disarmed. What was the thing you moved? Didn't recognize it. It's a black uncommon and Sister of the Veil. And so it's a 4/5, and it's like the 2-drop that can change its target. It can do the same thing. That costs like 5 mana, I think, to play it, if I remember correctly. Meepo. Move Meepo to an allied Meepo's lane. That was a good play by him. Deal 2 damage to the new enemy neighbors. See, wait, you can Meepo into his own lane? I mean, I guess that's a thing. Looks like a zombie Meepo. Yeah, yeah. That's Meepo in his true form.
The tower won't last long.
He's gonna 80 me on lane 3 with an army of Meepos, isn't he? Alright, we've got one scroll, so maybe now we pick up a musket so we can like kill off this creep over here. I think he gave up on lane 2. He doesn't have a hero coming in anyway, so. Alright, we'll take the musket, and then we'll also take another scroll. Just so that after we win one of these lanes, if we need to, we can just scroll those heroes out and go for the other. Hopefully before Meepo wins him the game. That looks like Desmond. That little, what is that? Baby Rage? Yeah, that looks like Desmond. Alright, Keen Folk. We've got what, 6 mana? We could
15 seconds remaining.
I guess we need it in this lane. He's not got any creeps going into.
5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, I got the Lycan creep. Good placement there. Let's put a Keen Folk musket on Keith. Swap out this with this guy. He can still change the target though.
15 seconds remaining.
I'm ready for anything.
The ancients were benefited from aligning with the court of Restore.
Bad Lycan attack. I don't even remember what Lycan did back there. He's got 2 heroes coming down to save lane 1, I suppose. And that's kind of scary. Because he could have like Thunder God's Wrath. Yikes. Yikes. Heal unit 6, okay. We'll probably go ahead and like heal up our Treant protector. They're definitely going lane 1. He's like, I need to. He's gonna try to 80 me in lane 3 while stalling in lane 1. Too bad his Meepo's stuck in lane 3. I mean, if he had Meepo in lane 1, he might be able to pull it out. Standard bear, that seems pretty good. So maybe we start with this healing salve.
I will consult my ancestors.
I raise the bull snake high.
You're my purpose.
I guess that works, yeah. TP both heroes in lane 2? Yes. Yes, I am. Remember last night when I had the crazy, like 110 damage lethal on a lane? I'm worried that he might do something like that over here with more disciples or something.
Your name is on my list.
We can last a little longer.
He will aid you. Oh no! Oh no! Here come the Meepos. Here come the Meepos, boys. Oh no. Oh no. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do with all these Meepos? 3 attacking the creep. Yeah, no. Look at sorry? We have Thunderhide pack in lane 1 next round 2, and it's at 6. So if you can't kill the Thunderhide and block enough of this other stuff, we got it.
I can use this.
Even with that extra 13 damage, he still wouldn't have been able to AD me. He played Meepo. He deserved to lose. I'm just surprised he didn't concede like the other 2 Meepo guys did. This to get a 4-0, 4-1 with this deck. Yeah, be interesting to see. Enough magic? That's it. That's it right there. Five and 0. We did it. We did it. All right. Alright. What this guy have? So basically he was trying to carry his deck with Meepo, it looks like. And I don't know. I don't know how you win with that deck. Alright, look at that. Perfect run. Will it show it? Will it show perfect run now? Yes. First perfect run